Hello and welcome to our online seminar. My name is Mark Tränkler and I welcome you to the seminar of IGUS about the right slewing ring bearing an introduction to our Prt-04 series. To bring you closer to today's topic of the seminar, we've brought an expert and product manager for Prt with us. Fabian Wieking will guide you through the topic of about next 20 minutes. And during the presentation, you can ask your questions via the integrated chat. We will be happy to answer them afterwards. Hello, Fabian. Nice that you are with us today.
Yes, hello, Mark. Also from my side, welcome to today's seminar. Yeah, as Mark already said, I will tell you something about the Prt-04 modular system. My name is Fabian Wieking and I'm the product manager for the Prt slewing rings. As Mark already said, if you have any questions, please use the chat. Write the questions in the chat and we will answer them in the end of the seminar. Otherwise, if we don't have enough time, please just still use the chat and we will answer them afterwards, maybe via mail, or we get in touch with you. So every question you have, put them in the chat. All right. I want to start and tell you something about like a short impression about IGUS. So IGUS is a company here in Germany. We are sitting in Cologne and we are producing motion plastics. So we already have 50 years of experience in this area in motion plastics. And what exactly is motion plastics? These are special polymers, especially for motion. So IGUS producing motion products with low wear and high performing polymers, just like the Prt slewing rings. Every year we are investing over 50 million euro in research and development. So we try to produce new or developing new motion products and also new materials for our products. And we continue and the products are growing. We have even the Prt-04 quite new and we're developing even more PRTs. Also, we're investing a lot of money in digitalization, which is quite important for modern companies like IGUS. And as a customer, you can see the outcome of the investments in the digitalization on our website. So for almost every product, we have configurators and expert systems on our homepage. And if you can go on our website and then you can put in these expert systems or in the configurators, you can put in all the parameters of your application, for example, temperature or the speed or I don't know, the load. And then the expert systems will give you an overview about the fitting IGUS products, and also you can see the lifetime of the products and you can compare different products with each other and you can see the lifetime of our products. So we're investing also a lot in digitalization to provide these tools for our customers. Worldwide, IGUS has over 200,000 customers. Last year we had over 1,400 patents, and this number is growing every year due to the fact or due to the high innovation power of IGUS. So every year we invest, we get new products, new materials, and we're developing a lot. Motion plastics, what exactly is this? So I already said, special polymer, special plastics. So the basis for our materials is the base polymer. But we are adding fillers and fibers to these materials, and that increases the strength of the materials, so it is possible to use them with higher loads. And in the end, for the third step, we are adding solid lubricants. So we have low friction in our materials, and all our materials are self-lubricant or self-lubrication, and so they are also maintenance-free because you don't need any oil or something similar for our products or our materials. And we are from IGUS. We believe that only transparency to our customers leads us to success. So what does it mean? All our products we are testing in our lab. So we have a really big test lab here in Cologne in Germany. And actually it is unique for the industry. And every product, every material we are testing under completely different conditions, like different temperatures, different loads, different speeds. And we're testing them in our test lab until they break or they die, so we can see what is the lifetime of our products. And we share this data we are producing or we're getting from our tests in our lab. We share this data directly with you, with our customers. And you can see these data in the expert systems and the configurator on the website. So if you go on the website, you use the expert system and you get for your specific application, due to, I don't know, the surroundings like temperature and the load you use in your application, you get a specific lifetime, how long the product will survive. And this is the data we are actually really tested in our test lab. We're also testing our slewing rings, our PRTs, and our PRTs, they are not based on roll bearing, but we're using gliding elements. All our products are ready to install, so you get our product and you can just put it in your application. You don't need to put them together by yourself. It is ready to install. Let's have a look on the design of our PRTs. Because that's what we are talking about today. So we have on this picture and on this slide, you can see the standard PRT04 PRT. And it is out of aluminum. So we have 3 rings, 2 inner rings, 1 outer ring. All of them are out of aluminum. And in between, we have the sliding elements I already talked about. So in this case, it is Iglidurjay material, but we provide 4 different materials. I will talk about them later again. In this case, or the standard version is with Iglidurjay material. And the sliding elements, you can change them. So in the end of the lifetime of the product, if you ever reach the end of the lifetime, you can change the sliding elements and continue using the PRT afterwards. We from IGUS always try to, so we have these 4 points and we try to reach them with every product and in every project we have. So first of all, we try to improve the technique of your customer, like the application of your and also of our products. So with the PRT04, we are saving about 50% space compared to the PRT01 series. We are saving 60% of weight. And as all our products are maintenance-free, it's also one part for improving the technique. And it's also a part of reducing the costs. So if you compare a PRT01 with a PRT04, the PRT04 is approximately 20%, you save 20% of the costs. And also always take in mind that we are from IGUS sharing all the 3D data, the CAD files and the step files for free with our customers. So if you go on our website and you have a look at our PRTs, you can just download the CAD file or the step file, and then you can use it for your simulations or to try it out in your application. And also take in mind, as our products are maintenance-free, you don't need oil for our products. As a material, the Iglidurjay is self-lubricating. You will save costs on the long term with every product. All the data we are providing is proved. So we proved it in our lab, in our test lab. I already talked about this one. So all the data and the lifetime we are sharing, we actually really tested in our lab. So you can be sure the data is real and it's really working like this. And also sustainability in our time at the moment, super important. You can save, just the fact that you don't need any oil for our products is one part of it, and also you have less weight, and so this helps sustainability of our products. We at IGUS, we have a wide range of different PRTs, starting from with the PRT01, which I always call the classic as it's the oldest one. So in the past, they started with the developing of the PRT01. Afterwards, they developed the PRT02, which is a lightweight version of our PRTs. The PRT02 is, you have 5 different options with the PRT02. You have all plastic one, you have one with the aluminum outer ring and the plastic inner rings. And you have just different options of this one. Then afterwards, we developed the Prt03, which is a low-cost version of our PRTs. And now the newest member of our PRTs is the Prt04. So if you have a look, which are the difference between the Prt04 and the Prt01, the Prt01 is much bigger. You save, as I said, a lot of weight, a lot of space with the Prt04. And we integrated also a modular system to the Prt04, and that's what I'm showing you right now. So you can see on the slide an overview about the Prt04 modular system. We have, in this case, 8 different versions of the Prt04. In the following, I will show you each of them and tell something about what is special about this PRT. I already started with the Prt04 standard one, 60% lighter, you save 50% space. Maintenance free, wear resistant, Igli material. And we're starting now from the diameter from 20 millimeter up to 300. In the beginning, it was only 50 to 300, and now we added 20 and 30 millimeter to the Prt04 series. Also, which is super interesting, the Igli material performed really, really good on aluminum. So that means we reach clean room certification with our PRT. So if you have an application where you need a clean room certification, just get in contact with us and we can see normally with a specific load or specific speed, we can reach the certification with the standard Prt04, with Igli with aluminum. The next one is the stainless steel version. Quite self-explaining, I would say. So we changed the aluminum rings with the stainless steel ring. So the inner ring and the outer ring are out of stainless steel. So the material has a much higher strength, so you can use it for higher loads. But what is also interesting, we have 4 different materials for the sliding elements. And one of them is Igli F2. And the Igli F2 sliding element is conductive, which means if you use stainless steel with the Igli F2 gliding elements, you will get ASD conformity. So the next one, the PRT with a drive pin. So, the goal with the PRTs obviously is to drive or to move them. And if you want to drive the PRT directly, you can use the integrated drive pin. You can put a motor on the or even a clutch on the drive pin, and that's allows you to drive the PRT directly. All the material also here, the drive pin, the outer ring is aluminum, and the gliding elements are Igli in the standard. But always take in mind, as it is a modular system, you easily can change the material of the gliding elements. The next PRT is really interesting in my opinion. So we have the PRT with a enlarged outer ring. On the one hand, it helps you to, it helps the stability of the PRT if you fix it on the outer ring on your application. But also, you now have the option to easily change an existing Prt01 with a Prt04, because the bolt diameter of the outer ring is the same as one of the Prt01. So without a redesign, you can easily change the Prt01 with the Prt04, and that helps maybe in your application to save weight or to save space or even to save costs. And also the drive pin and the outer ring starting now from 20 millimeter up to 300. The next PRT is a PRT with an angel stop. Really interesting, you have 2 angle stops, so your PRT will stop in this direction and can't go even further. And you can totally individually put the angle stops on your PRT on the outer ring, so you can customize your PRT. And one application, for example, is if you have a big machine and there's an arm, and on the arm there's a laptop, and the laptop should rotate. And there are cables going from the laptop to the machine, and you want to prevent the cables for over twisting. Then you can use the angle stops. A bit similar, like this one, is a PRT with a locking mechanism. I'm not sure if I find it here. So we have the PRT with a locking mechanism, which have defined locking positions every 90 degrees. So yeah, the PRT will stop in the defined locking positions, and then you need extra force to continue the rotation of the PRT. In the standard, we're providing it every 90 degrees, but it is easily possible to change the locking position, so you can have it every, I don't know, like 20 degrees or 100 degrees. For this, just get in contact with us, write us a mail or give us a call, and then we can define individually the right PRT with the right locking mechanism for you. Also starting now from 20 to 300 millimeter. We have the slat knot profile, the PRT with a slat knot profile, also starting now from 20 to 300 millimeter. Material is also aluminum. Well, it's quite self-explaining. Also, it helps you easy positioning if you without additional drilling, and also Igli material. Then we have the distance ring, somewhere here. With the distance ring, it is easy for you to install the PRT on a flat surface, for example, like a table. You can use the distance ring to fix the outer ring directly on the table. And then, we also have the distance ring in stainless steel or in steel for heavy duty use. And starting also from 20 to up to 300 millimeter. I already talked about the different materials we are providing for our sliding elements. So we have 4 different materials. Standard one, Igli, performing really, really good on aluminum. But we also have Igli F2. It's used in combination with the stainless steel version of the PRT. You will get ESD conformity because the F2 is conductive, and Igli H1 is perfect if you have high temperatures, or for example you have aggressive chemicals. If you have in your application a cleaning process which involved aggressive chemicals, you can use Igli H1 sliding element. Just get in touch with us if you're not sure which material is the right one for you. For example, Igli or Igli H1, we will help you to find the right material. And last but not least, we have Igli A180, mainly used for the packaging and food industry, as you have FDA conformity with this material. So the idea for the PRTs obviously was always to get a motion, to drive them somehow. And I already showed the PRT with a integrated drive pin, so you can drive the PRT directly, but we're also providing toothing for our PRTs. And for the PRT04, we have 4 different toothing for the outer ring. So 3 of them, the T10, AT10, and HTD5M, they are made for belt drives. So in this case, also just for the outer ring. And quite new, we have the ST toothing for the outer ring. So if you have gears and you want to drive your PRT with a gear directly, you can use the ST toothing of our PRT04. And the idea with our PRTs was always to build compact and to save space, and to continue this idea. And in the development, we also developed a PRT with a inner ring, with a toothing in the inner ring. So we have now the ST toothing also in the inner ring, and I guess also it's possible to provide the right fitting gear for it. So if you want to use, so if you want to use the inner toothing, we also have the right matching gear. If you're not sure, just get in contact with us and we will help you to find the right gear for the PRT. All right, so now I showed you an overview about all the different products in the Prt04 modular system. And sometimes, well, you still don't find the right PRT. So just get in contact with us and we can help you, because we are able to, on the one hand, the idea of the modular system to combine different PRTs with each other out of the modular system, but also, I don't know, if you maybe need a larger diameter or a smaller diameter, contact us and we can make a special product for you. Together with you, we'll create the right fitting PRT for you. And to get in contact with us, you can just write us an email, or you can write Mark an email, or otherwise in your country, there will be also contact persons in sales or a product manager from IGUS, so you can even contact them with any questions and we will find the perfect PRT for your application, and we will find the solution for you. All right. I would say if there are any questions, Mark, in the chat, maybe we have now time to answer them.
Yeah, there are some questions. So the first one is, can I get a matching to-spelled for it, for the PRT?
Well, so not from IGUS. We don't provide spells, but I think the two thing is quite common in the industry, so you will find quite easily the right matching one.
Perfect. Then there's a question, how about the drive torque? How can I find out how many drive torque I need?
It's a good question. So the drive torque is quite important, especially if you want to drive the PRT. Well, I already talked about the expert system and the configurator on the website. If you want to know, because the drive torque is always depends always on how high the load is and which speed you want to reach with the PRT. So maybe you can go on the website, or you can go on the website, you can use the expert system, you can put in the parameters like the load and the speed, and then you get a result with the expert system, and there's a PDF you can download, and you will find the drive torque on the PDF.
Perfect. Thank you. And you will also find the drive torque in our catalog, because we have a graph inside of the area for the PRT systems. And they will get not the specific drive torque, but you will get an information how high the drive torque should be. There's another question. I think this is the last one. Can I run the PRT underwater?
Well, sure you can. Depends on the PRT. So yes, we already had projects with PRTs underwater, so it's definitely possible, especially as we don't need any oil or something. It is quite easy. Normally you should use the H1 gliding elements for underwater applications and the stainless steel version. So the combination with stainless steel and H1 material is working really, really good underwater. And the H1 is also really performing good on stainless steel. So quite a good combination if you have an underwater application. It's definitely possible, yes.
Perfect, thank you. I think these are all the questions, and I think everything's answered until now.
Okay, if there are any more questions, just get in touch with us, please. All right, so thank you very much. Thanks for listening and joining us in today's seminar. And I would say, let's see you in the next seminar. Have a nice day, bye.
Thank you, goodbye.